Rated M for mature.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4. And in the previous video, we made our way to the Ring of Gaea's stronghold. And now we're going to deceive them and become one of them by accepting this challenge quest, Overcome the Trial. Basically, we're going to take the Ring of Gaea's test to get closer to their leader. Since, well, Tayama told us to, and if we don't do what he says, he's going to kill one of our friends.
You don't need to say it. I can tell you signed the application. So let me explain how the test goes. The idea is to reach the main temple before this candle burns out. The candle depletes as time passes during battle. Also, this ain't a group effort. You all gotta take it separately.
I'd wager a man dreamed up this test. Walter will be pleased, I expect. I'll give it a go. I hope to see you again at the main temple.
All right, it's your turn. Head for the main temple.
I've set it up so that you can see the status of your candle. It'll be visible when you open the menu and during battle. Show them what you've got, Master.
And yes, this is basically the first puzzle, quote-unquote, of the game. This is basically an endurance match to see how many turns you can survive. Now, King Frost here doesn't really have the best moveset for this, so we're actually going to swap him out for Virtue for the time being, because, well, we're going to need a lot of burst damage to take on these multiple boss fight / random encounters. How do I put this lightly? These battles can basically go a couple ways. The enemies in here are not necessarily difficult, but their weaknesses are extremely varied, and that becomes sort of an issue. So, I would honestly recommend just using Megiddo on literally everything, because, well, there's a lot of weaknesses to stuff, and using Megiddo just makes it so much easier, because you're not going to worry about any of that bullcrap. So I may be resorting to that strategy, but I don't know, it does seem kind of cheap, but I'll pretty much go into detail what the weaknesses are in case you don't have the awesome almighty spell. Anyhow. Yes, this is a puzzle. It's not very difficult, mind you. In fact, I don't know. Your candle most likely will not go out if you can one-turn most of the enemies in here, which by this point in the game you should be able to do pretty easily. And yeah, this temple's kind of weird. It has like kind of weird stuff, and this takes you back to the main hall. Actually got to go inside this door, and then we're going to immediately turn around and find more battles. And so far we've been doing pretty good. Oh man, I don't like this guy though. Now be careful of that Kappa in the middle. The Kappa, he's resistant to physical. The guy on the far right, well, he's dead now. He's actually weak to Bufu, and this Picasso over here is weak to Agi. So do those, and well, you'll probably be alright. Let's actually just get to, I'll show the Agi weakness off. There you go. Then we can simply use an almighty skill on the Kappa and take him down. I forget what like the actual name. It's a Yamaro, but we all know that's a dang Kappa. You've seen a Kappa in Japanese lore, I like to assume. So that's what they are. And yeah, let's take on this person. I believe this is all just Gaia men and women. Nope, I guess that's the next encounter. It's gonna actually be a little rough. Oh, actually we got the initiative, awesome. The guy on the far right, ooh, I have no idea what he's weak to actually. Let's check what the Kingu is weak to. Fire, oddly enough. Interesting. Take down that guy, woman. And, you can use Agi, I guess. I remember this being much more difficult. I guess it's because I didn't really know where to go. But as long as you have MP recover at this stage, you'll be okay here. Seriously. It's a very easy portion to do. Alright. We're actually getting a fair bit of, HP now. We have like 400, so that's really good. Now this next room coming up is a little bit tricky, because it's going to deceive you by being like, hey man, you're going the right way, you got a treasure chest, how about that? And it's a bomb rising, pretty darn cool. You're probably like, dude, I should totally go down this way. Wrong. You need to go actually make a 180 and come and hit this guy. Pretty mean, Atlas, pretty mean. Anywho, this next encounter is pretty hard, because there's a stinking, what's his name, Balor. And he's annoying. He also uses Megaton Press, which if you remember, stinking hurts a whole heck of a lot. So we're going to need to go these guys down, and Balor's the only one left. guy just does not like to go away. Anyhow, we take him down. If you can't beat those Valors, I suggest probably just making a couple levels. And Megaton Press. Sure. That sounds like a good move to pass on to whoever. Even though I probably won't use it, because it'll probably be obsolete by the time I actually get around to using that fire guy. But anyways, let's go through this door, and I think we're almost there. Woo! Yes, we are, actually. Alright, so we need to go over here. Then we go down. Then we go around. And yes, another one. No, I missed. There we go. No, no! Oh, actually, this is good. There's no stinking Balors. And he's going to set up a Tsukaja. I'm honestly not too scared of what these guys can do. They can hit me with binding voices, but nothing really strikes OMG I'm going to die here. So, and that's really good. Clotho got a Smirk, so her next attack will be doing pretty good damage, but unfortunately half our team got immobilized in that. Let's actually use Nagilo on the Picasa to make sure that we get another press turn. Let's use... Is anyone here? Oh, the Enku is weak to Zanma, so that's good. Take him down, and unfortunately... the rest of our press turns are going to be wasted because we're immobilized. And that's rather unfortunate. And as you can see, we're almost done with this, and our candle is still in pretty good shape. So, yeah. No, the Gaia Man's going to use a charge. Oh no, and I still can't move. But the Minotaur can, so the Minotaur's just going to do an auto attack. And hopefully take down that guy. Fortunately, it didn't work. So let's just do a Megiddo. And try and knock them all out. We didn't get them all. That's okay. Let's actually skip our turn, see if we can get... Yes, alright. So use Megiddo this turn, and bada bing. They're down for the count, bud. And we're going to get some more useful items. Now, we probably want to take down these. Yeah, that seems good. Let's go in here. And remember, when doing this next part, right is always right. Oh gosh, I don't like the looks of this. This is actually the Gas Man. Or, let me actually look. The Mad Gasser. A very interesting demon that is actually based on a person. There's only a couple of those in the series, and that's one of them. However, he is of the Foul race, and Foul aren't really that strong. Anywho, Megiddo, yay, it's the best spell of the game, especially in this instance. And alright, I'm simply spamming the almighty skills just because, well, this place is a tad bit tedious, and remember, right is always right. And if you take that passage, yep, that's it. We've finished the puzzle.
Oh-ho! I see you've come this far with the flame intact. The main temple you're looking for is right in front of you. But if you want to pass, you must prove your strength to me. Are you ready?
Sure.
You must use all your might to defeat this demon. If your might is not enough, then there will be nothing left but bones. I shall gauge your true power that shines only on the verge of death.
All of my might, eh? Well, this is actually an extremely easy demon to defeat. Basically, all we're going to do is buff ourselves up as normal. We're also going to want to increase our evasion a bit. Since this chick does toss around Mudo a bit, which could hurt Virtue, which is obviously not what we want. Now, this person... she doesn't do a whole lot. She's not necessarily weak to anything. However, she does like to hit your candle and try and make you lose. However, I'm gonna kill ya. If this Onikagura hits... dang. Never mind. Let's get another Tsukaja. Or Sukukaja. Excuse me, everyone. I was pronouncing that entirely wrong. You gotta forgive me. A lot of the Shin Megami games don't have voice acting, so yeah, my pronunciations aren't always gonna be the best. Anywho, regardless... this chick, she actually might be weak to some status ailments. I'm not too sure on that. But status ailments suck. So who cares? Yeah. And we're simply just going to cycle Agilos because, well, that's why I know she's not totally invulnerable to. And oh no, a Tetrakarm. Oh my. And Mudo. Gosh dang it, I knew that was going to happen. Son of a gun. Now what she's going to do. Oh no, she crit the candle. Oh no. There's a stinking physical wall set up. Oh no. I'm gonna kill her anyways. This is actually way easier than I'm making it look. It's actually kind of weird. And here, it's gonna go to Nudo Agilo. And if this doesn't finish her off, what the crud? That's just downright Darius. What the heck, man? This is extremely odd. This chick usually dies by now, so let's use another Gi, and that was still not it. Are you joking? Goodness, oh my gosh. I've been so unlucky with these Onikaguras. This is just depressing. Luckily, she missed that Shayabu. And oh no, physicals. Oh my gosh, this battle is taking way longer than it needs to. Are you kidding me? Hit. Thank you. There she goes.
Well done.
Not really well done. We kind of did lose one of our party members. That is actually very easy.
That makes 4 of you. Samurai from the firmament. It seems you are a force to be reckoned with. Now proceed.
That's actually pretty embarrassing. I actually lost somebody on that battle. That chick is so easy, it's laughable. Please don't bash me in the oh my gosh, worst samurai ever. Can't even beat the dumbest mini-boss in here. Anywho, regardless, it is time to enter the Ring of Gaea's main temple.
It seems this tedious ordeal has safely come to its conclusion. Not that I thought it would turn out differently, given that you were involved.
The test is at an end. You have all passed. You won't be needing those candles any longer.
And thank goodness, because mine was almost nearly out.
The skills you displayed today were a marvel to behold. Though, of course, we expect you to be that strong. Otherwise, you would not be allowed near Lady Yuriko. You were sent by Tayama, yes?
What? Damnation, I think I fractured my bottom. Are the rest of you unhurt?
Ouch! Yes, I'm still in one piece.
Normally, those who threaten the Ring of Gaea are put down by force. You have Lady Yuriko to thank for this mercy. Now, travel through the passage of ethics and meet Lady Yuriko.
This seems like important evidence. I'll make a note of it in the quest.
Now this next part coming up, if you want a specific alignment, pay very close attention to the questions being asked.
She knew our motives, yet she still invited us in.
But will we be allowed to leave?
Have faith, Isabeau. All shall be well.
Alright, we got our party members back, and unfortunately Mapper doesn't work down here. Now, as I've said, be very careful with your selections here. This is, well, a test of your ethics, basically.
You who wish to pass, answer our question.
You will have 2 choices. The answer will reveal your inner self.
Now, for the question. You are the ruler of a country. You have called upon your people to gather en masse for a game. Among those who attend, one is extraordinarily tall. What would you do? If you would exclude this person for the sake of fairness, go right.
If you accept that one's height is merely a part of their individuality and include this person, go left.
But that's dead simple. A man can't help being tall. Of course you'd have to accept it. I'm going left. But then it would be unsporting to the others for the heights to be so grossly uneven. I would go right.
It's not an easy decision. Which would you choose? Would you go left and accept the person for who they are? Or go right and disqualify them for the good of all?
Well, it's actually a pretty tough decision to make. Then again, if the guy was really tall, who's to say he's even good at playing games? He could be very clumsy or have bad hand-eye coordination for all we know. Just because you're tall doesn't mean you're an athlete automatically. I think I have to side with Walter on this one. Wait, what the heck? Why is this stinking rock blocking me? I'm being dramatic here in this stinking rock? It's just stinking block. What? That's just a rude rock if I've ever seen one.
You would allow this person to participate, regardless of their individual height?
Yeah, I would actually. Well, I believe that I made the right decision considering I'm not dead, so that's good.
You who wish to pass, answer our question.
You will have two choices. The answer will reveal your inner self. Now, for the question. You are the chief of a village which has lived the same way for 1,000 years. One day, a man visits your village, carrying with him revolutionary technology. This technology would greatly ease your people's lives, but would also do away with their current lifestyle. What would you do?
Go right if you would expel the visitor in order to preserve the lifestyle you have always known.
Go left if you would welcome the visitor in order to adopt his technology for your village.
New technology is quite tempting. But I do not think it worth upending the stability of a culture and causing confusion amongst the people. I shall go right. Don't be so hasty, Jonathan. Give the matter more thought. Life for all the villagers would be improved. One must take risks in order for one to see progress. Were it up to me, I'd go left.
Another difference of opinion. Is Yuriko attempting to drive a wedge between our band? I hesitate to be the one to decide this time either. Which would you choose? Right, to protect the traditional way of life? Or left, to welcome the new technology?
You know, these questions are good and all, but when the crap did we become a band? And am I the lead singer even though I'm a silent protagonist? Anyways, now the question at hand, would I allow this person that I have no recollection of to come into my village, do away with all of our old traditions, just for the sake of a new culture and a new, easier life? It could be dangerous. Then again, you gotta think about modern society. If we never adapted and never changed, you couldn't even be watching this YouTube video right now. Heck, computers would be outlawed. So yeah, I'm with Walter again. I'm going left. Stinking rock.
You would welcome the visitor to usher in the new technology?
Most definitely. Hey, I guess I selected right again, considering I'm not dead. Actually, it really doesn't matter, I'm just making a joke. You can go either way. This is more about just alignment points than getting to Yuriko.
You who wish to pass, answer our question.
You will have two choices. The answer will reveal your inner self. This is the final inquiry.
Now for the question. The love of your life lies in front of you, unconscious. There is no hope that they will ever wake again. You have already tried many things to no avail. What would you do?
If you would care for this person for the rest of your life, go right.
If you would stop all treatment and allow this person to perish naturally, go left.
I think it would be best to let them die. But on the other hand, it's someone very dear to you, isn't it? Damn! It's a choice I can't make. We are in agreement on that point, Walter. I can't decide either.
These questions are all so unpleasant. Which would you choose? Left? Letting your beloved die? Or right, committing to staying at their side for the rest of your life?
What an extremely difficult question to answer. I really gotta think about this one. Well, if they're in pain and in turmoil and there's no way that can be ever cured, I mean, wouldn't it be the best to just let them perish and be at peace? Then again, they'd always be around. I mean, we could still treat them, they just wouldn't be feeling the best. That's an extremely difficult question to answer, and a very realistic one, too. Then again, they are in a lot of pain. And sometimes being at peace is better than being with the one you love. So yeah, I'm gonna go left.
You would let your dearest beloved die a natural death? Do you see more clearly what kind of human you are now? I didn't think that I'd meet subjects of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado here.
You're the Black Samurai! Why are you here?
She truly still lives.
Enough with the formalities. We're all acquainted with each other, yes? So you can call me Yuriko.
Yuriko? You're Yuriko?
Wow, that's a shock. That means... kill the Black Samurai and kill Yuriko. They're the same quest.
Well, hey, how about that crap? That means we can do them both at the same time. Whoa!
'Tis an ill twist of fate, our task and Tayama's wishes dovetailing so.
Are you going to kill me, the way Tayama and Gabby coerced you to? And if not, what will you do? I am Lilith. I have observed this world from before the birth of your species.
The Black Samurai. She's a demon.
And it was by a demon's hand that the foul books were carried into our kingdom.
You are a monster who reduced our countrymen to base demons. And I shall have your head for it!
Since you seem incapable of subtlety, let me explain something to you. It wasn't me who changed them into demons. It's the natural result of humans suppressing their desires.
Do you mean to say that humans and demons are the same in essence?
Exactly. It isn't demons you should hate.
Pay no heed to this nonsense, Isabeau.
Listen, children of man. You have witnessed it. You have seen yourself the emotions of the people of the Eastern Kingdom of Mikado as they became demons. Those absurd rules created to bend the ignorant to their will. That is what you humans should reserve your hatred for.
Absurd rules?
I simply want to restore the human world to its natural order. A state unbound by the whims of rulers, where the strong can shape the world as they please. Tokyo, and of course, your Eastern Kingdom of Mikado as well.
I'll waste not one word rebutting this blasphemy. I shall smite you now! Hold, Jonathan. Yuriko, or rather, Lilith. This talk of a world which the strong can reshape as they see fit. In such a world, provided that he had the strength, could a casual Reed do as he pleased? Walter, I warned you against allowing her words purchase. We are here to strike her down. Demon, prepare yourself!
Walter!
I said to stay your hand, Jonathan.
What? Lilith, this world. How would you bring it about?
You have an important role, not as samurai, but as humans.
We have a role?
First, gain knowledge and wisdom. You know of the hills in Roppongi, yes? There is a facility below ground there, run by Tayama. Go and have a look for yourselves. You will see there what true evil is. But if that doesn't sway your opinion, then I'll be happy to stand as your adversary.
My friends, I am sorry, but refrain from killing Yuriko until I return.
Walter, what are you saying?
I must know what this true evil is, and what true role we humans have to play.
Those are lies from the honeyed lips of a demon. Humanity has no true role.
In all my 18 years, there's one thing I've never once considered: changing the world.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
That we might cross swords with one of our fellows.
That Walter!
Well then, that was quite the turn of events. Yeah, that was very interesting. Now, why there's a trap here, I have no idea. But yeah, there's no enemies in here. There's just some weird traps and a bunch of treasure chests, actually. And yes, our party member's gone. We gotta go find him. Where the crap he is, we'll probably find in the next video, so don't worry about it too much, okay? Okay. Anyways, there's a bunch of really good treasures in here that I'm gonna point out to you that we're gonna obviously want to grab. Because, well, they're free and we can basically be down here whenever we want to. Or as long as we want to. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. The door won't open. Interesting. Let's actually just loop around here. And yes, a bunch of very, interesting stuff happened in this episode. We found out the Black Samurai was, in fact, the, ancient... Ooh, a summoning stone. The ancient, succubus in Christianity, Lilith, who is, like, the first wife of Adam in mythology. Sort of. I don't really understand her role in mythology, honestly. But in this game, she's kind of like a temptress. And as far as we know, she's one of a bunch of forces in Tokyo pulling some strings. So yeah, we might have to watch out for that. Let's get this chance real quick. But she spoke about some interesting things. A true evil in the hills of Roppongi. And yeah, I guess we should probably get out of here. Doesn't really seem too much to be done. Now that we're an official Ring of Gaea member, whoa, we can actually go through that door now and basically get back to those halls whenever we need to. And yes, guys, in the next episode of Let's Play Shin Megami Tensei 4, we're going to track down Walter and, well, try and see what this true evil in the Roppongi Hills truly is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.